Hi, my name is Hannah Parker, and for my presentation for Psychology 420, I wanted to discuss the effects of genetic and environmental factors on intelligence. So first, as just an overview of what intelligence is, I wanted to look at what the definition is given in Chapter 8. So that is the ability to solve problems and to adapt and learn from experiences, as well as developing strategies to improve shortcomings. So because intelligence is such a broad and abstract concept, there are multiple definitions for what it is, but basically the two biggest factors that determine intelligence has been determined as genetics and environmental factors. So the big question is, which one influences intelligence the most, your nature or your nurture? And so this can be a really controversial topic as well, because it's hard to separate these two influences and see how each one individually affects a person's intelligence. So there are 8 different types of intelligences as proposed by Howard Gardner, and those are verbal, mathematical, spatial, bodily, kinesthetic, musical, interpersonal, interpersonal, and naturalistic. So every day, say you chose one type, so for mathematical, whether you have strong mathematical genes or whether you are raised in a really good school that has mathematical teachers that can really help you, these two factors really play a role in how you do in that one type of intelligence. After doing some research and finding recent media that really highlighted this topic, I was able to find the Genetic Home Reference, which highlighted that genetic factors underlie for about 50% of the difference in individuals' intelligence. So it was really cool because they did their study on identical and fraternal twins and how the results for these two differ and how that plays a role in genetic factors. So identical twins who have the same genes showed really close results in their IQ tests, whereas fraternal twins who have different genes did not show a very close IQ range. And so article that was really similar to the first one we looked at was Science Mag, and it looks at how academic achievement is influenced by genes affecting motivation, personality, confidence, and a dozen of other traits that shape intelligence. So this study concluded that about 62% of individuals' differences in academic achievement is due to genetic factors. So that was really cool because it kind of correlates with the first article and really solidifies that idea. This article also states that the results would likely differ if they were conducted in a lesser developing country and where children don't have as great access to education. And so that's going to segue into my recent article and a study that was published in 2016 by researcher Archetta Macchiara. And so she really observed the effects of environmental factors on intelligence on children in India and how the environmental factors for them really affected their IQ scores. So in this cross-sectional observational study, there were 1,065 Indian students were observed between the ages of 12 and 16. And so they were given a questionnaire that inquired on various environmental factors, including their parents' education, their household income, their physical activities, and those type of factors. So the results concluded that children who lived in cities who had physical activity of 5 hours or more a week and who had parents who had post-grad degrees or any kind of higher education really showed a higher IQ level. The Macchiara study really highlights the fact that even if an individual has really strong genes, the environment plays such a vital role in one's intelligence. Because if you grow up in a city or if you have a high household income or whatever your environmental factors may be, you're going to have greater opportunities and you're going to be able to really expand your intelligence and grow in that way. So as far as my personal reaction, I chose this topic because I really wasn't sure as to which one might play a greater role in my intelligence, and my dad and I always joked that I did well in school because his genes got passed down to me, and that's why I always did okay. So, but after going through all the study, I see that both are such a vital part of intelligence. It's not solely just genetics or solely just environmental factors. It's really a balance of the two. So if you do have really great genes, if you don't have an environment that is going to help you grow in your intelligence, you're not going to be able to achieve that standard of intelligence that you could. So that is my presentation on the effect of genetic and environmental factors on intelligence. Thanks for watching.